What is up, guys? Welcome back here to the End Zone Podcast here on YouTube and wherever you just excuse me on YouTube. And oh my God, we finally have a Baker Mayfield trade, and it is spicy. For those of you who don't know, Baker Mayfield has been traded to the Carolina Panthers in exchange for a conventional 5th round pick. So basically for nothing. Baker Mayfield is expected to going to the season as the Panthers' number one quarterback. Their number one quarterback. That means Sam Darnold, aka Mr. Icy Ghost, is probably gone. And quite frankly, I think Carolina fans are pretty content with that. So I want you guys to tell me down below, what do you guys think of that move? Do you guys think it's a good move, or do you think it's a bad move? And who do you think won the trade? But anyway, I'm going to give my thoughts on it. And this is kind of like our last second video. But, yeah. My thoughts on the trade, starting with Cleveland side of things. You knew that Baker was pissed off with you when you told him that you were out of Deshaun Watson, but then you go make a Deshaun Watson trade. So, you knew that Baker was definitely mad, and he had already told you he was not going to play for the Cleveland Browns this season. And then there was reports that Deshaun Watson was going to get suspended. Baker Mayfield was willing to put all the grudges aside and play for the Panthers. Play for the Browns. And I think that was what ended up. And now it looks like if Deshaun Watson is going to get suspended, we're going to go into that on Friday's episode. If Deshaun Watson does get suspended, it looks like Jacoby Brissett, a.k.a. Mr. Tom Brady and Jimmy Garoppolo's former backup, will be playing the season for the Browns. But yeah, for Cleveland, you get the cancer. Baker was never really a cancer. He was just mad at the Browns. But you get the cancer out of the locker room, referring to Baker Mayfield, and you kind of get to hit the reset button, refresh, and hope that Deshaun Watson works out, or hope he doesn't get banned from the NFL, or hope he doesn't get suspended, because if not, then you look like massive idiots. And you basically already are the Knicks of the NFL. And now let's dive over to the Panthers side of things, which I think this more affects Carolina. There was reports all week that Baker Mayfield and the Seahawks, that Baker was a Seahawk. It was a done deal. It was signed. It was sealed. It was done. Like, Baker Mayfield was a Seattle Seahawk. But then reports came out, but then we have these reports, and it turns out Baker Mayfield is indeed not a Seahawk, but he's a Carolina Panther. So what does this mean for the Panthers? Well, it now means you have your quarterback, a guy that led his team to the postseason, and basically beat the crap out of the Steelers, who were 11-0 to begin that season in 2020, and then lost 5 in a row, and ended up finishing 11-5. So for the Panthers, you're moving on from Sam Darnold. That without a doubt. There's no way Baker Mayfield comes back. That has been withheld true. There is no way Baker Mayfield is returning. There is no way that Sam Darnold is returning to Carolina. That wipes out Cam Newton possibly returning. So the question is now will Sam Darnold get traded by the Panthers? Carolina had him for just one season. And now they're moving on to Baker Mayfield, who I just think is a completely better player than Sam Darnold is. But that's to decide the point. Anyway, if I had to grade each team's grades just based off what I think, I'm going to give the Browns an A-, and I'm going to give the Panthers a B. Browns, you get a 5th round pick for a guy that you ticked off anyway. So it's like a win-win deal. For the Panthers, you're moving on from Sam Darnold. You're kicking Sam out the door, which is basically you're kicking Sam out that door right there. You're kicking Sam Darnold out the door, and you're bringing in Baker Mayfield, a former number 1 pick. And I just saw something on Instagram via the score that the Panthers now have the number 1 pick and the number 3 pick from the 2018 NFL Draft. I'm gonna put a poll. I'm gonna put a poll right here. I want you guys to vote. Was Baker Mayfield a bust, or did the Browns just move on too quickly? I would love for you guys to know. Also, make sure you guys check out my other podcast, the B2 podcast, for everything sports. We've gone over MLB, NFL, we've gone over college football, we go over football over there, we go over NBA and NHL. I just talked about MLS, so it has been insane. So make sure you guys don't miss one of that. You guys stay awesome. I'll see you guys Friday for another banger. And it's going to be Lord Deshaun Watson be suspended now. Till then, stay awesome, stay classy, peace.